My name is Roger Jenkins. I'm a professional storyteller in Singapore, and what I'd like to share with you today are these wonderful storytelling kits with cut-out felts. And they're really suitable for librarians, teachers, parents, grandparents, anybody who's got to tell a story to young children. As you can see, they come with this pouch on both sides that will enable you to put in your felts so that you won't lose them. And when you open up the felt, you've got this really nice background. What I'm going to tell you now is the story of caps for sale, or just at least to demonstrate so you can see some of the different parts. And it's very simple. The pieces will just stick on to the felts as you tell the story. You know, the story of the man tries to sell his felts, but unfortunately nobody wants to buy, so he walks through the town and he ends up by this big tree. As you can see, the felt just holds it quite, there's no glue required, no Velcro, it'll stay there very, very stably. And so then he decides to have some lunch, so he sits down. When you get these, they'll come in a single sheet. I'll show you a couple of samples later, and you just have to cut them out. You can get them cut out, but you'll pay extra for that, and there's really no need. Eventually he falls asleep, and of course when he falls asleep, when he wakes up, to his surprise, whoa, where are all my hats? Where have they gone? Where have my caps gone? And then when he looks around, he looks up, he sees that up in the tree, oh my goodness me, there are some monkeys. And on every branch, the monkeys are there. So you can stick the felts on top of one another, it's not a problem. And the monkeys, they're really making fun of him because the monkeys have all got on their heads his caps. Now, just because I travel around a lot, I haven't cut up the individual caps. I've sort of grouped them together. That's your choice, really. I just thought there'd be too many little bits. I didn't want to lose them. So, oops, let's make sure I get that the right way around, shall we? Yep, there we are. And so then the problem is how to get the caps from the monkeys. He's very angry, so he shakes his fist at the monkeys and says, "You naughty monkeys!" And the monkeys go, "Ah, ta 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 ta." He says, "You're very bad, monkeys." And all the monkeys go, "Ta ta 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 ta." And so it goes on until eventually he's so angry that he takes his cap and he throws it, boom, down there on the ground. And when he does that, all the monkeys, they also take their caps and they go, "Ah, ta 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 ta," and they throw their caps down on the ground. And before long, and yeah, whoa! One of the monkeys, he got so excited, he fell out of the tree. Well, never mind. He very quickly scampered back up, because that's what monkeys do. And sure enough, let's get the brown ones. And all the caps were then down on the ground. And so the cap seller, he walked around, and he had a quick count. Let's count how many were there. There's one, his own grey check cap, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What comes after 7? Thank you. 8, 9. There's one hiding in here. Can you see that? Yep, it was there. It was hidden underneath the cap. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Very good. Yep. And so he was very happy. And then he took his own cap and he stood up and he walked back through the town with all the caps stacked up on his head. And there they are, just very nice. There's a larger board available, there's a bigger, which would work very nicely in a classroom, but the pieces are the same. Okay, it just gives you a bit more room, and it's perhaps easier to kind of like show around. Now, the nice thing about using felts is that, of course, they can't break, and you can hand them over to your kids to use. This is great because they've got them here in this lovely little travel bag. As I said, we can store them inside here. They're not going to lose them, are they? And if they drop on the floor, they don't break, and so on, and they can't snap them and tear them. Here's another set that I like to use a lot, and not just on Halloween too, because all kids love a scary story. And the beauty of using these wonderful felt cutouts is that they're so nice, it's not really scary. Whoops, just dropped one here. So it's the bat. Well, of course, bats love to fly away, don't they? Orange pumpkin, orange pumpkin. What do you see? Well, let's see what we've got. I can see there's a brown bat and a black cat. We've got a yellow moon, and let's see, we've got a nice purple goblin and this wonderful red vampire here. I love him, he's great fun. If you're a parent who isn't used to telling stories, then having the pictures can be a great help to help you sequence what comes next. And what happens is I just put them beside me, and then in the right order, and then I'm just picking them up, and then you put them on the board. Another way is that you could ask your child to pick up the pieces and put them on the felt board, so that they are now part of the story with you. And of course, there's no reason why you should stick with this particular story. And you could make your own about going to a haunted house, for example, or some kids were on holiday, and then what happened in their rather strange hotel. There are lots of other designs as well. And the very hungry caterpillar, Jack and the Beanstalk, this is a really nice one. The three little pigs, of course. If you give a mouse a cookie, little old lady who swallowed a fly. Have fun, storytelling kids. Go visit www.rogerjenkins.com.sg for Singapore.